see. Going live still. All right, and it looks like we are now live. What is going on, vinyl community? Welcome to another live stream with the Record Center. In today's live stream, it is a big day for us Beatles fans. As you can see by the shirt that I'm wearing, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the 50th anniversary of Abbey Road, the 3 LP box set. Mailman came just a little late today dropping it off, but needless to say, I finally have it right here. Something slid in here. Anyways, let's check this out. I am very excited about this. And just crazy to think that yesterday on the 26th, it was the 50th anniversary, the official 50th anniversary of this legendary album. And I'll just say what I said in my social media post that I did for the album. Granted, it was recorded after, but released before Let It Be. What a musical epitaph to leave on. This album has cemented its way into 20th century pop culture, down to the album cover, to the songs within it. I mean, so many great songs on this album. Come Together, Something, Because, Here Comes the Sun, Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight, all that great stuff. So I'm burbling on. You want to see what's inside. So we have this little box thingamajig here, and let's get this bad boy open. Tab opens just like that, and hey, we are in. Awesome. So here is the box. Sorry for the glare. I'm going to try to get it at a great angle while I can. So here is the height. You can see my ring light there. And it says, The Beatles, Anniversary Edition, new mix by Giles Martin and Sam Okell, Abbey Road Plus 2 LP, featuring previously unreleased studio outtakes, demos, and studio chat. So this is yet another rejiggering that Giles Martin has been doing with the Beatles catalog since Sgt. Pepper. He did a fantastic stereo remix of that album. And then, of course, last year we got the White Album, and now we have this. Now, interesting with the contents of this box set, and I'm kind of going to backtrack a little bit before I dive into this. So when this whole remixing thing started with Sgt. Pepper, with the deluxe box set of that, we got the remixed album, we got a couple CDs of outtakes, the mono mix, and then the 5.1 mix on DVD and Blu-ray. When it came to the deluxe, the 2 CD and vinyl version, we got the remixed album, and then we got outtakes for each song of the album sequenced in the order of the album. And then for the White Album, they did a box where we got the remixed album, the Esher demos, and a bunch of studio outtakes, 5.1. When it came to the regular deluxe CD and vinyl, we just got the remixed album and also the Esher demos, no studio outtakes. But here is the cool thing. All of the contents on the Super Deluxe CD Blu-ray set for this album, all the outtakes, are all here on vinyl. So there is nothing missing with this particular release. So we're getting everything. Now, granted, for the 2 CD version that they're doing for this, we're getting the remixed album, and then also essentially the same thing that they did with Sgt. Pepper, where we got an alternate version for each song in the sequential order of the album. But this time, they've given us everything, and boy, oh boy, it's cool. So, take the shrink wrap off, and we're going to dig into this box. Hey, Vintage Vinyl Vets, so glad you guys are tuning into this live stream. You guys are longtime supporters of the channel. Got a couple people in, actually. This is rather cool. I know everyone else has been unboxing this thing, and I didn't want to do it really late in the day. I kind of wanted to do it while the hype was there, I guess you could say. And here we go. The shrink is off. So we have a very nice shiny box, which features the album cover. And here is the backside with all of the contents. And so just to kind of do a brief rundown of the sessions that are on here. Hello, Juan from Argentina. Great to see you tune in. We have home and studio demos of certain songs. We also get alternate versions of The Ballad of John and Yoko and Old Brown Shoe, which was a non-album single which came out before the session, I think while the sessions were going on for this. So it kind of makes sense that they put it on here. Different various takes of material. strings and brass only for Golden Slumbers Carry That Weight, strings only for something. The one thing that I am really looking forward to hearing in terms of the extras on this is it's a piece called The Long One. And for all you Beatles fanatics know, basically the side 2 of Abbey Road. I think it's starting with You Never Give Me Your Money on to the end of the album was this big kind of mini rock opera kind of thing. It was just a bunch of, little songs that they all pieced together. And it's been said that Her Majesty, the final Paul McCartney acoustic ditty, was going to be in between Mean Mr. Mustard and Polythene Pan, but instead they took that out and they put it at the very end of the master reel, and it wasn't going to be on the album until I guess the mastering engineer put it on by accident while they were cutting the masters or something among those lines. But now we are going to hear the original Abbey Road medley as it was originally intended. So, backside, and let's open up the box. All right, so we have a basic black inside. And here we go. So we have a little insert here. And just by looking at it, we have a little piece written by Paul McCartney, and then we have a little piece written by Giles Martin, kind of talking about the album and the significance behind it. And then, wow, we open it up, and we have some photographs taken the album sessions. And by looking at this, I believe all of these liner notes were written by Kevin Howlett, who has been doing all of the write-ups in terms of the essays for all these deluxe Beatles sets that they've been doing since Sgt. Pepper. So it kind of talks about the making of the album, and then it even breaks down all of the session tracks, which I think is going to be very insightful as I listen to the sessions and read this as I go along. Then here is the back side. And also, I should say the photographs taken from the studio sessions, as far as I know, have never been seen. These were all taken by Linda McCartney. They look really, really nice and candid. And yeah, then all the credits are here as well, which is rather nice. Also, I should mention, I am expecting the Super Duper CD Blu-ray set coming from Amazon Canada, because they mislisted it at first at like $40, and they quickly took it down, relisted it, but everyone placed an order on it while it was at that price, and then a lot of people got cancellation notices due to pricing errors. But I think mine kind of slipped, and I managed to get it for a really ridiculous price. So I'm expecting that maybe sometime next week, I would say. So let's get into the contents. So this right here is the original album. Replicates the artwork very nicely from the original back cover. Take it out. We have a polyline sleeve, which is a nice touch. And here we have the vinyl. Nice Apple labels, as always. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And let's see. So this was pressed over at Optimal in Germany. And this was mastered by Miles Showell at the Abbey Road cutting studios using the half-speed process. He has been doing a fantastic job on these recent Beatles releases. And I'm really excited to see what he does with this pressing. And also, a side note, I have not really listened to a lot of the tracks that they have uploaded leading up to this release. I've just kind of been saving it all for when I listen to it once and for all. So that is the first album. This is just the original album itself. And then we get to the outtakes. So right off the bat here, they used an alternative photo for the Sessions LP. And also, just to see, yes. So I'll show you the spines. I don't know if you can see that. You can see that it does distinguish this particular record because it says Abbey Road Sessions. And here is the back. They definitely use a different photo for the back side as well. They don't have the lady running in the blue dress. There we go. Now we have two records and a single sleeve. They could have made it a gatefold, but I'm not going to nitpick it because, granted, look, this is a beautiful product, and I am excited to listen to this. Vintage Vinyl Vets, beautiful record. Indeed it is. Also, hello to Zisham. It's 3 in the morning here in Malaysia. Wow, interesting. So, let's take this out. And this is the first record of the sessions. Of course, as always, Apple labels. Very nice. Joe Morgan. Hi, nice. I played earlier. Fantastic package. I'm sure it is. Did you enjoy it, Joe? I'm sure you did. Let me know. So we'll take that out. And then we have the second LP. There we go. Very, very nice. And also beautifully pressed too. Just by looking at them, I see no warpage whatsoever. So that's a good sign. So that's excellent. And also another thing too, another highlight of the sessions from what I've read is that we're getting a, I believe, let me see, where is it? The studio demo of Come and Get It, which I believe was given to, was it Badfinger? It was another one of the Apple Records artists. Lennon and McCartney wrote that song and gave it to them, but I believe it was just McCartney that cut a demo for it. I'm not at all a Beatles expert, but I know like that was one of the highlights that a lot of people were going on about with this particular release. Vintage Vinyl Vets, 180 gram or 200? I would say 180. Joe Morgan, yes, amazing, especially demos and chatter. Yes, honestly, like when it comes to listening to those outtakes, like for example with the Sgt. Pepper box, it's just so insightful. It's as if you're right in the studio with them as they're working this stuff out, and that's definitely the vibe I'm sure I'm going to be getting with this. And yeah, Badfinger, cool. So I wasn't incorrect. Cool. All right, so that is all that's in the box. So we're going to put everything back and put the insert right on top. And put the lid back on. And there we go. So that was me unboxing the Beatles Abbey Road 50th Anniversary 3 LP box set. If you enjoyed this video / live stream, please go ahead and give us a like and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video. And 2 things. Number 1, most importantly, in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. And also, keep the record spinning.